Hey guys, how's it going? Today I will be doing my first album review on Charlie Puth's Voicenotes album. That came out about a week and a half ago. And sorry if I'm really close to the screen right now. I've never really done an album review before, and I just didn't want to sit here and just talk about the tracks just by myself. I wanted some kind of point of reference for you guys, so I kind of pulled out my MacBook. I opened up Apple Music so you can kind of see a visual of the album artwork and all the tracks. I actually film my videos on my iPhone. Don't laugh. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm still trying to figure everything out. I had to make like a makeshift stand and everything. It's totally old school, whatever, but it works. I'm sure I'll figure something out later. I don't own a tripod yet. Anyway, back to the album. So I downloaded this album about a week ago, and it took me a while to actually listen to it, but when I did, I instantly fell in love with it. I was never a true Charlie Puth fan. I probably downloaded his first album, 9-Track Mind, about a year ago, and I loved it. I became an instant fan, and this newest album, I absolutely love it. I love every single song on this album. I listen to it all the time. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. There isn't a single song on here that I dislike. They are all bangers, they're all bops. Um, so I'll probably start from the top. The Why or The Way I Am. It's the opener song. Very good song. Again, it's hard for me to do an actual review on this album because, like I said, I like every single one. And I love every single song. Attention, the first lead single off the album. It's probably the best song on the album. LA Girls, a very chill song, love it. It's a good song to just kind of sit back to, kind of, dim the lights, very chill, very summery. All these songs are very, have that summer feeling to them. So I can definitely see myself listening to these bops all summer. And literally, they are all, they could all be singles. I hate it when you listen to an album and you find these hidden gems in an album and you think, oh, I just hope they'll become a single or they deserve to be a single, and they never become a single, and it's so frustrating. I find a lot of artists are releasing songs off their albums that aren't necessarily the best songs on the album. They're just very mainstream and songs that the typical general public would like. Very radio friendly songs, which is understandable because, albums are out to make money, and I know that singles aren't necessarily chosen by the artists. I mean, sometimes they do have a say, I believe, but it's more so the record company that chooses the singles. I'm not 100%, I'm not a musical expert or anything. Um, anyway, back to the songs. How Long, also a fantastic song. It was the second single off the album, I believe. Done For Me, another single. I think it was the third single released, featuring. I'm horrible with names. Clown. I don't know. Please forgive me. Anyway, I will say. I mean, I did say I like all the songs on the album, but if I had to choose my least favorite, it would probably be Done For Me. It's very radio friendly. I can see why it was chosen as a single. I do listen to it, but if I had to choose a least favorite, it's probably Done For Me. Patient, great song, great slow song. I love it. If You Love Me Now, featuring Boys to Men. I love Boys to Men. Very romantic songs. If anybody doesn't know who Boys to Men are, I definitely recommend searching them. Go on Apple Music, Spotify, listen to their songs. I'll Make Love to You, One Sweet Day featuring Mariah Carey, or I guess Mariah Carey featuring Boys to Men. One Sweet Day is the song. Excellent songs. Boy is probably my favorite song on the album. I love the chorus, I love the beat, I love the rhythm, I love everything about it. I really hope Boy becomes the next single. Next, probably Slow It Down. Slow It Down, another one of my favorites, probably in my top 4, top 3. Change, I think Change was released as a promo single, featuring James Taylor. I love James Taylor. Um, Somebody told me is probably, again, it's probably my top three, top five songs. Very upbeat. I love it. Hopefully that becomes a single as well. Empty Cups, another one of my favorites. And Through It All, a very good song to kind of wrap up the album. If I had to pick my favorite songs off the album, probably Attention and Boy and Somebody Told Me and Slow It Down are probably my top favorite ones. Again, all these songs are bops. They are all fantastic. They could all be lead singles. It's very rare for me to come across a pop album where I like all the songs. Usually there's a couple or a few they're kind of alright. This album in particular kind of reminds me of Carly Rae Jepsen's Emotion album. I say that in the sense that Carly Rae Jepsen's Emotion album, every single song on that album was amazing. I loved every single one. I don't skip any song on that album. In that essence, that's why this album reminds me of that album, because I don't skip any of the songs. They're all fantastic and I love them. So yeah, I mean, this wasn't really a proper review on an album. It's just hard for me to pick apart this album when I like every single one. I've heard mixed emotions on it. I suppose some people didn't like it, but you're always gonna get that with albums in general. I definitely recommend checking it out. I would like to classify this album as a pop perfection album. Again, for me, it's really rare to find a pop album where every single song is really amazing and good, and I feel like this album does the trick. Yeah, awesome album to listen to during the summer, if you're going on a road trip, at the cabin, even if you're having a party. There's lots of bangers in here to, have a party with. So yeah, that is pretty much the album. I'll probably do more album reviews in the future. I actually enjoy doing them. So yeah, leave a comment in the comments section. I didn't want to play any of the songs for you. I just don't know how YouTube's copyright infringement policy works. I did some digging, and apparently you can play songs on your videos as long as it's for the purpose of a review. I've watched album reviews on YouTube. People play songs, others don't. So I don't really know how that works. I don't want to get into trouble. So maybe leave a comment telling me what I can and cannot do when it comes to playing songs. Can I play the songs if it's in the purpose of a review? So let me know. Let me know what your favorite tracks are on this album. Give me suggestions on albums that maybe I've never heard of before. I mean, there are a wealth of pop albums out there, a lot of artists I've never heard of. I'm always on the lookout for new artists. I'm always on Apple Music, discovering new songs, artists. So let me know maybe an underground indie artist I might not necessarily know about that I'll listen to. My musical tastes are very eclectic. They range from anything from classic rock, pop, rap, R&B, whatever. EDM. So anyway, back to the album. Awesome album. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.